Hey everyone, it's been 1 full year since it started. How about that? Now for the moment you all been waiting for. Slowly bring her in. Slow reveal. Ta-da! Galica in her form. Let's turn on chat. Oh yeah, that's right. Chat got a new look too. She does. She does. This is well worth the wait. Let's make chat just a little bit larger. There we go. Thank you, Stormy. Thank you. Jack, congratulations on first. Stormy, thank you for the 6-month resub. And let's scroll up. We have a new person in here. Alanis, thank you for the prime subby. Angie, congratulations on third. And Felicia, congratulations on second. How are all of y'all today? Thank you for all being here so early. Takes a sip of coffee. There we go. This is going to be a hi. She's here. The wait is finally over. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Galica in all of her glory. Thank you for shouting out, Angie. So I got a bunch of slides to show you, the credits for everyone. But I figure we'll run the ads first just to get that out of the way. Hello. There we go. If you can hear the Wii Shop channel music, please type 1 on your keyboard. Excellent. All right. Why, hello, Bahamut. Also another cutie. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Today's the big day. The 1-year anniversary stream as well as the premiere of Galica. All right. So let's begin. I'm going to kind of shrinkify myself first. Meow. There we go. So I remember getting this commission back in the summer when you guys kind of I believe wanted her. Bloop. There we go. The original concept art was done by longtime favorite artist of mine, Sue Soda. She is also the original designer of GuyverTTV. Bloop. And, oops, I must disappear quickly, be back soon. Sure thing, sure thing. The PNG model you see here has been designed by Rama with Giancarlo. Great PNG and GIFTuber artist. Highly recommend. Also available on VGen. And now also for an even bigger treat, I have another model. This one you'll see during fighting games. Let me bust open BetaTube really quick and I'll show you. Pop. Complete with arcade stick and everything. This is done by Zet. They do a lot of animated stuff, including stingers, starting student screens. Absolutely. Artist based in Japan. I saw a VTuber use this as their GIF model when playing high-intensity games, so they don't have to use like a 3D model or whatnot. And I got the artist contact details from them because their GIF-tuber model looked absolutely amazing. So it's possible I might commission this person again for another one. We got new emojis. If you check your GuyverTTV extension, new emojis have been uploaded. I'll move Galica to the side here really quick. Let me go ahead and turn off the Spark of Lunar. These emojis were done by Spark of Lunar, by the way. Oops. Did I turn off chat? Nay. There we go. Oh, they don't seem to work with the extension. Ah, dang. That's unfortunate. Well, just more the reasons to, I might shuffle these emojis around then. Because I'm pretty sure there's some that don't get used. But these will see the light of day, so don't fret. Oh, thank you. Oh, they're showing in chat for you? Refresh the chat. Okay, hold up. Let me go to Streamlabs. Or should I just oh, you know what I could do? Alright. Let's see if that works. But if you guys see it, that's the important part. Yay, it works. Nice. Excellent. All right. Moving on to the... So that is Lunar Spark, also known as Silent Spark on VGen. They made my emojis. And the guy Clap is done by Pikarusu. Another talented artist. And the new Starting Soon screen, done by Keiko Hana. Keiko did my initial emojis for Guyver back in the day, and fantastic artist, also very friendly. I reached out to them just for a piece of artwork, and she's like, "Oh, what are you making this for?" It's like, "Oh, I'm doing a new Starting Student screen." It's like, "Hey, let me take a crack at it and see what we can do." And we got the product that you see here. Absolutely amazing. Highly recommended, great turnaround time as well, and great work. Alright. Let's bring our happy little selves back out. There we go. Perfect. How's it going, Cautious? Welcome in. You know, imagine having money. Yeah, I kind of feel that right now. I'm about 5 to 6K in the hole because I had to put down money for a new car. So you're preaching to the choir here. Let's move chat around. There we go. Perfect. All right. Money, what is that? What is that? What is money? I wish we could live in Star Trek where money is just a foreign concept. You know? There we go. Ah, thank you, Deca, for the redemption. Deca is an OG follower of the channel, one of the founding 4 members. I remember the very first stream I had last year. It was you, Deca. It was... Wow. Let's try that again. Ah, Bahamut, thank you for the redemption. It was Vance, Angie, Deca, and I believe Stormy. Yeah, that's fair too. Every every fictional world has its downsides too. All right. So, let's check out our Twitch recap. See how we all did for the entire year. All right, let's take a look at our Twitch recap. Our stream. If you have to pay for it, it's better. My first thought was not a good one. No, but you gotta think, boomer parents. Boomer parents. Especially, one of them does not work well with technology. I make a lot of puns. To the point where, it'll get people visibly upset. I had a girlfriend at the time where I wouldn't stop making puns to the point where she actually tried Homer Simpson me. If you've seen Simpsons, you would get that reference immediately. Oh, okay. Say less. Say less. Some of these jokes just fly over my head. The benefits of falling out of a shopping cart when you're a toddler. So our stream, 425. Not bad, not bad. 142 total streams. 125 unique, distinct day stream. I don't know what they mean there. You guys watched me a lot, though. 1,706 hours. Our top categories? Not surprising. I'm a top 10 for Tekken 8, top 10 for Blatcho, and top 10 for Oblivion. Which is kind of amazing. I have my thoughts on Oblivion, but I'll save that for later. My top stream reached 39 viewers. Nice. Rather generic tags. You guys chatted a lot, though. 33,949 chats. You know, Felicia, it's sad that you're actually correct. And I've had multiple head traumas since then, too. The benefits of an American education, right? Yeah, one of those took me to a hospital. Our top channel emotes. So, safe to say, when I do the culling, these are the ones that will stay. And even with all the head trauma, you are still amazing. So, oh, thank you. Honestly, I think the head trauma made me the person I am today. So, I imagine if I didn't have head trauma, what kind of person I would be. All right, biggest fans. I see some familiar faces here. We see Vance. We see Yuriko. Actually, Deca, 100%. Just like Baby Goku falling off the cliff. We see a good buddy of mine, Hurry Up Mode. We see Angie. We see Jack. We see Felicia, Speedy, and Stormy. My top 8. Oh, man. This coffee does not stay warm long. Big win. Big win. Angie, I believe that is you. All right. Crossovers. 9 collabs advanced. Absolutely. We did a collab of OTR Gamer 52. I know, right? So kawaii. And 1 collab of Lilycat. Let's see. We got 5 raids from Queen Cat K this year, making her our top raider. We're going to give her a shout out. If you guys aren't following Queen Cat K already, I highly recommend. She is an amazing streamer and absolutely friendly. There we go. Just all right. Then second we have Oshi, Teddy Sunday. And third place we have Robin, the Wi-Fi cat girl. All that you should be following. We sent out 118 raids this year. We raided Mistral Faith the most this year with 6 raids. And in tied, we raided Great Call Sounds with an additional 6. And third, we raided Church HB with 4. Alright. You guys clipped me 30 times with 5 unique clippers. And this is our most featured clip. Oh, I know too. I know too. You know what? The Minecraft one. Oh, I love that clip. It's one of my favorites. I think I have that one featured. It's definitely on my YouTube Shorts. Let's see. Shall we watch this one? Let's watch it. These are all figurines of you. Everyone calls them Commander dolls. Oh, cool. I get to play with myself now. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, they're... Back to the recap. A 174 of you followed me in this year, which is wild. Got 25 new subscribers and 4 hype trains. You know, for a first year, I think that's pretty good. You guys balled out in chat though with 175,000 channel points spent. Growing like a... oh. We unlocked affiliate. We also got a new channel badge. And that's our recap in a nutshell. All right, question 1. Looking back at previous Game Awards, anything you would change? Games that lost Game of the Year would give the honor of being good despite not being Game of the Year. Let's see. That's a good question. Looking back at previous Game Awards, anything you would change? You know, that's... I'm gonna have to actually look at previous Game Awards, see what got snubbed. Game Awards past winners. Take a look at Wikipedia. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Here we go. 2020. This one's like, you know, I will defend my decision on this one. Last of Us Part 2 did not deserve Game of the Year. Absolutely not. I would honestly give it to any other game in this list here. Honestly, out of these games here, yes, you're welcome. Yeah, Last of Us Part 2 did. Yeah, it did. It did. Honestly, I think Tsushima deserved it more. Tsushima was amazing. But any one of these games listed here deserved it more than The Last of Us Part 2. Last of Us Part 2 was such boring, middling dog water. Yeah, Hades deserved it more. Final Fantasy VII Remake deserved it more. Doom Eternal even deserved it more. And it's not even the best Doom game. So yeah, that's my answer. 2020. Yeah, that's a story for another day. But yeah, I have many issues with Last of Us Part 2, but it was nowhere near Game of the Year. Absolutely not. And that's my response. Question 2. They moved on from Jak and Daxter to make interactive movies like... Yeah, that's just trend nowadays, and I hate it. Yeah, honestly, it should have been its own standalone story. Should have been its own standalone story. Yeah. I'm not even a fan of Last of Us to begin with, and Part 2 was just absolutely pretentious. This whole like over the camera, this whole over the shoulder like, you know, dad simulator thing, where it's like walking point A to point B. Mind you, I really enjoyed Death Stranding Part 1 and 2, so we'll save that for another day. But it's like. AAA games follow trends, and that's the trend right now. If you can see your... Oh, sure thing, Stormy. Anyway, question 2. If you can see yourself in 2, 5, and 10 years, what would be your biggest change? Where would you see yourself in 2, 5, and years' time? Huh, that is a good question, actually. Ideally... 2 years, I'm hoping, mind you, I'll be 41 in 2 years. Should have played as Abby first and Ellie make us feel conflicted about liking Abby for killing Joe, linking, see, boom, better. Honestly, yeah, they should have fired all the story writers from that game from the very beginning. It was not good. Like, someone should have said something, but it's also possible that someone did and they just got fired. For, like, how dare you object Neil? God, I can't stand that guy. But anyway. See, 2 years. Hopefully, I'm in a better job scenario than I'm currently in right now. Like, I'm employed, but the job market here in the U.S. especially is rocky. So hopefully I'm in a better job scenario than I am in right now. 5 years. 5 years. Because you got... 5 years, hopefully I'm committed to something like, this is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. Like, if I could do content creation, like what I'm kind of doing right now, but it's full time, that'd be ideal. But I just want to be happy with what I do. Like, if this just remains a hobby for me, I'd be satisfied with that. Like, by the 5-year marker, at the latest a 5-year marker, I want the perfect work-life balance. Like, it doesn't have to be like, this takes off and like ends up being like, my new full-time career. But if like, if I could do this and I could stream whenever I want comfortably while also being employed, that's ideally where I want to be in 5 years. And 10? Honestly, by the 10-year marker, hopefully I can own my own home by that point. That's ideally what I want. And any things like relationships and stuff, you don't force those. You gotta let those happen naturally. It's a good question. A very tough one, especially to ask on the spot. I'm gonna hit the ads really quick to snooze. There we go. Here we go. This is a really good question that we're hitting now. What's your story? How did you become Guyver, and what did you do to get where you are now? Don't reveal personal info. Okay, this one should be pretty easy to do. A bit of a lengthy story though. So my story is, Guyver, the name, originates from the anime of the same name, the bio-boosted armor Guyver. It was my old Xbox 360 gamer tag back when I had an Xbox 360 all those years ago. But as for me, like, how did I become Guyver? It was just a name that I liked, like, from a show I liked. I stuck with it, and I got to this point because in the I kind of wanted to do this back in the pandemic 5 years ago, and it took me so long because it was out of fear, like fear of rejection, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't want to be pushed away, or like even worse, like, made fun of, and so I just kind of held off from doing it. And I kind of wish I didn't now, because imagine where I would have been if I started 5 years earlier. But that's how life works. Sometimes you're not ready until you're ready. But see, and what did I do to get where I am now? Let's see. Honestly, I just kind of dove in head first. Like, I remember my very first stream. I'm just like, what? I'm just doing it. I'm just diving in, and we're gonna just go. And I kind of wish I did that 5 years earlier. But let's see. As far as like, how did I become? Well, like I mentioned earlier, I have an affinity for robots and mecha anime. So I kind of want that to be my aesthetic, along with like, video games and vintage anime. So I ran with that aesthetic. And that's the most I can reveal without going deep into a personal level. So I hope that answers that question for you. Good question though. Good question. Yeah, it's like, I even wanted to start earlier, but I was in a relationship at the time, and my partner at the time did not want me to, like, take time away from them. So I kind of held off from it. I kind of wish I didn't held off from it now. I can imagine when, like, during the pandemic, like, when viewership was absolute peak. But then again, there were so many people also competing for that space as well. So it's like, don't know. Don't know how it would have worked out. In another lifetime, probably could experiment with it. Is Attack on Titan a Flesh Mecha show or Evangelion for that matter, since Evas are technically cyborgs? Oh, this is like the you see that one meme where like, you know, if two pregnant women fight, are they mecha? And the answer is, I would consider it yes. You don't need to know much about Attack on Titan to know there are humans inside those titans. And technically those humans are piloting those giant flesh homunculi. So I would consider, yes, Attack on Titan is a flesh mecha show. What games do you not have yet but are looking forward to playing someday? There's a lot. There's so much. If you're referring to the previous question, I would consider them flesh mecha, yes. Yes, basically, if you think about it. Technically, yes, because the baby is the pilot and or technically, the brain's the pilot and the body is the vessel. So, yes. We are all just brain pilots piloting flesh robots. Let's see. What games do you do not have yet but are looking forward to play someday? Yep. Oh, you haven't seen... Okay, so that gets revealed in Season 1? Yeah. So, like, Eren Yeager, he could bite his thumb and become a Titan. And inside the neck, I believe, or somewhere inside the Titan, is the actual human itself. Let's see. Nape. Thank you. Thank you. And that's how I learned what a nape was from Attack on Titan. Let's see. A recent game, Dispatch, which Speedy gifted me. So, thank you, Speedy. Let's see, other games. There's quite a bit. There's games that I haven't played in a long time that I'm looking forward to playing on stream, such as tonight. We're doing a complete playthrough of Metal Gear Solid, so grab some popcorn, because I know there's a lot of you still haven't experienced that game. This could be really fun. Wait, is that a real game? Is that a real game? I'm gonna be disappointed if it's not. I'm gonna have to wishlist that now. So thank you for that. I'll wishlist that later. Oh, play on my own time? Got it. Got it. Next question. Anything outside of gaming streaming do you looking forward to? Yes, there is. In February, I'm going to Bandai Fest, and I'm going to be taking place in the last chance qualifier. Hopefully, I can get into regionals. So I've been playing a lot of TCGs lately, mostly Gundam, getting back into that kind of stuff, and I've been enjoying it. So I'm actually going to do a video on it. Hopefully that video coming in March with my experience with the Gundam card game. But besides that, I'm looking forward to Off-Kai Expo, the VTuber convention, in July. So that's going to be really fun, as well as Mag West in August. So those are some things I'm looking forward to this year. No TwitchCon for me, though. What was your first mecha series? That's an easy one. Macross, but technically when I saw it in the West, when I was a kid, it was known as Robotech. And of course, Transformers as well. Pretty straightforward and to the point. I love Macross. Absolutely love Macross. What made you want to become a TV head? Like this. Honestly, when I was designing Guyver, this kind of goes back into the other question, like how did I become Guyver? I wanted a design that would stand out, and I'm like, I don't want to be like your typical, like, you know, e-boy VTuber or demon VTuber, whatnot. Queen Cat K, thank you for the subby wubby. Thank you very much. And also, Queen Cat K, welcome in. How you doing? Can we get a shout out for Queen Cat K? If you're not already following her, please do. She's absolutely amazing and incredibly friendly. So Robotech, the first series, the Macross Saga, that's the one everyone remembers. Only a couple things got cut until you get to like the end of the Macross Saga, where it starts intertwining shows from Masapita and Southern Cross. Oh, hooray for getting out of a work meeting just in time too. Just in time too. But yeah, technically, yes, they are different shows, but, you know, I've seen both Robotech and Macross, and other than a couple name changes and tweaking to the last couple episodes, they're relatively the same. But I would still watch Macross over Robotech if you can, though. Who's your Oshi and why? That would be Teddy Sunday. She was the first VTuber I actually followed, and she's part of the reason why I'm also here today too. Yep, let's go ahead and snooze that ad break. A lot of the people here that you see in chat right now I met through Teddy's streams, and I honestly wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her and her community, and that's what makes her my Oshi. First gaming experience. Honestly, this takes me back to when I was, maybe 2 or 3 years old. My dad comes in the house, and he bought an Nintendo Entertainment System. Not the Super Nintendo, the old school regular Nintendo that I still have today. It still works too. He comes in, he buys it for himself. He doesn't really like it, but there's a couple games. There's the pack-in with, like, you know, Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. And he rented a couple as well. And one of these games had this box art on it. A guy with a gun, and there's like this doctor and this guy with a boomerang on his head. You know this as Mega Man 2. That one caught my attention. And I popped it in, and as I say, the rest is history. We haven't hit the cat girl question yet. I saw it earlier, and it's right here. Perfect. I passed it to wait till you came in, and you got here just in time too. Who is the #1 cat girl? Well, that's an easy one. Because we're going to give him a shout out right now. I have to wait 13 minutes and 23 seconds before Queen Cat K another shout out. But to answer your question, Cat, you are the #1 cat girl. Absolutely the #1 cat girl. Next question. I think this is the last one too. Dogs or cats? This is tough. This is like trying to choose between, like, you know, who's your favorite favorite kid. I like both equally, actually, for different reasons too. Because growing up in my household, we always had dogs, so I grew accustomed to dogs fast. Oh, you're sweeter. You're absolutely sweeter, Queen. But a lot of my friends had cats, so I got to experience both pets. And both pets are great for different reasons. Dogs are absolutely loyal, and they're goofy as hell. But cats will teach you, like, you know, I finished my shower time to keep completing Femboy Fuda House 100%. How's that playthrough going around, by the way? We need details. We need details. But cats. Cats are fun for, Cats have this demeanor to them. Like, they are not subservient at all. They treat you as an equal, or sometimes as your superior. An attitude, yeah. Cats have an attitude to them. Like, you know, dogs can be dopey. Cats will know when, like, you're not going to feed them, and they will give you grief about it, and that's why I kind of like cats. Alright. That's everything. Alright. I am gonna run ads and get myself some water, because your dude is thirsty right now. And we'll be right back.